Hey everybody, I have a major announcement to make. Backstory, I decided to make a video of me walking my dog, like in the perspective of me today, but he started having issues while walking, and when we got back in the house he started drinking his water. His back leg started involuntarily shaking, and then it moved to his front and he would fall down and get back up. Took him to the vet, emergency visit. The vet thinks it was either a seizure or a mild, I don't know what you call it, seizure or convulsions or stroke. Okay, a minor stroke or a seizure. He already has kidney issues. His kidney issues could have affected how his neurological system works and how his brain tells his feet to move. But he wouldn't, he just mildly did it for the doctor, mildly kind of walked gingerly for the doctor. The doctor checked him out, relatively healthy except for the kidney issue, and now with this issue. The vet was extremely nice, helped me out with the financial costs. Told me the worst could happen, but right now, in his honest opinion, it's just something minor. It could have been isolated with his age. Gave me antibacterial medicine. If he's still having issues by next week, which is next Thursday, then it's something serious. If he goes comatose, meaning he's unresponsive, then it's something serious. Because when he was having these issues earlier today, when you would call his name, it still would look at you, so he knew where he was, he knew who you were. If he doesn't know where he is, if he doesn't know who he is, some signal's not getting to his brain. But all I do know right now is that I'm scared as fuck for my dog. I'm not as worried as I was an hour ago, simply because I thought literally he was going to die within the next week, just because it just happened all of a sudden. The vet said the worst case scenario is the medicine doesn't work after a week, and then it's just he's not going to die rapidly, he's just going to die quicker than what, he's just going to, I guess, decrease in ability and stamina quicker than what was expected with his normal kidney disease, early onset. Again, the vet said he's not on his deathbed. In his honest, humble opinion, he goes, it's more than likely an isolated event. It just happens. It just happens sometimes with older people. More than likely the medicine's going to work. He's not going to have an event after next week. But worst case scenario is he does. So I'm asking for your thoughts, prayers, if you believe in God, to help me out. I'm going to watch movies later to get my mind off of it. He seems to be fine. He didn't do it for the vet, so that's a good thing. Again, he has neurological issues, I guess, with his joints. He would involuntarily lay down, like he would just plop down. Like he fell off the couch the other day, just out of the blue. Once again, the vet's really cool. He's really helping me out with financial situation. My mom just said let him die, which is fucked up. We can't really, if I'm unemployed, she's working a job, we can't really afford all these health costs for my dog. But I still have like $300, $400 from graduation that I got recently that I haven't spent, so I have that to spend. And I just spent $80 today getting the medicine and I'm checked out. So I'm gonna use all that money if I have to. If I have to. But I feel more optimistic now that he hasn't had an issue within the last half hour. I think his medicine's actually taken effect already, which is really cool. Like I said, I think it was just an isolated event. I don't know why it happened. It just happens. Dogs get older. Stuff just happens. The vet just said, just like people, you spend so much money to figure out what the problem is, and then you can't fix the problem. There's no way of treating the problem. If I had infinite money, I can know what caused it within a week, but I don't. Okay, I'm on a limited budget, but I'm optimistic about my dog, really optimistic about my dog, because he seems to be a little fine right now, immediately after the vet. The vet was very optimistic. Honestly, he said, since he hasn't had a history of this, it might have just been an episode, and he's already over it, because he only mildly did it for the vet. And when I say mildly, he walked gingerly for the vet. And I don't even think that's the issue, because he's had early onset of arthritis for a while, because he's an older dog. He's like 15, 16. That's normal for even people when they get older. Sorry, but once again, very optimistic, but he was preparing me for the worst, which I respect him for telling me the alternative and not sugarcoating anything. But I'll let you guys know by next week if he has another issue. The main thing is if he goes non-responsive, then you have a major issue. What the good thing was here is he wasn't non-responsive. When he was having the issues, I would call his name and he would look at me like, what the hell's going on? He knew where he was. He knew who I was. If he has an issue like that, and when you're calling his name and he's not responding, then something is not getting into his brain and he doesn't know where he is. He just knows that he's experiencing weird pain and he doesn't know how to control it. So that's a plus, that he knew where he was. So once again, leave comments. I honestly believe just leaving a comment, just putting something out there in the world, even something nice on a computer, helps that person. Positive vibes, positive aura and energy that he needs. I'm going to watch the Scream trilogy later, like I posted a video, try to get my mind off stuff. But he seems to be acting okay now. I'll let you guys know by next week. But please just wish Peppy the best. If you want to know what he looks like, I believe 2 or 3 videos down is a slideshow of him sleeping, and then my very first video ever that I posted on YouTube, if you go down to all my pages, is me sampling this camera, and it's me with really long hair loving on my dog. So once again, please send positive vibes to my dog. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Very optimistic. Seems to be somewhat of his normal self right now. So yeah, I love him. The vet honestly told me, he goes, I'm not preparing you for his death. I don't know when he's going to die. He's not going to live to be 30 in people years. I knew that because he's already 15. But worst case scenario is he dies faster than what we initially thought from the kidney disease. Best case scenario is it's not related to his kidneys, which 80%. 50% of that, it couldn't be related to his kidneys, and he could be fixed. It could just go away. So, positive vibes. Thank you.